Hey, Popeye are the latest.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. So, yesterday, I laid my mom to rest. We are going to be driving behind the hearse. We are going to be starting the journey at Goodens River in Savannah Lamar in the parish of Westmoreland, and we are heading to Lucy in the parish of Hanover, where my mom was laid to rest. So, sit back, relax, and drive with me. Now, for the past 2 days, we haven't put out any birthday greetings. So, later on today, we are going to be doing the birthday greetings for Wednesday, yesterday, and today. I hope you understand. We had some issues that we had to take care of. Now, we are learning that a female banker, she's employed to a popular bank in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. She's now in police custody. Our information is that yesterday, in the early evening, Thursday, June 16th, 2022, about 6 o'clock, police officers from the Narcotics Division in Montego Bay, they received certain intelligence. As a result, they went to Goodwill District in the parish of St. James. We are told that the officers, they spotted a Toyota Prado. It was being driven by a female banker. This Toyota Prado, it was signaled to stop. We are told that the female, she tried to elude the police, but she was intercepted. The vehicle, it was searched, and in the trunk of this Toyota Prado, the police are saying that 10 rectangular shaped packages containing the white stuff were found. The police are also saying that they searched her apartment and several magazines as well as 12 9mm rounds were found inside her bedroom. So, this female banker, she's now facing charges of possession of, dealing in, and transporting the white stuff, as well as illegal possession of ammunition. Now, she has not yet been officially charged when we last checked last night. As soon as we receive information that she is charged, we are going to be telling you who this female banker is. Stand by for that. Now, do you know that man on your screen? Look at him carefully. Do you know that man on your screen? Well, that man, he's popularly known as Bigger Ford. He's in his mid-50s and he operates a mini-mart at Garden in White House in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, let me draw your attention to an article that's written in the Jamaica Observer. It is titled, Westmoreland Man Being Sought in Connection with Hold Down and Take Away Abuse of a Teen. The article, it is written by Kimberly Peddy. It says, the Westmoreland police, they are seeking a local businessman who is accused of assaulting a 14-year-old girl on multiple occasions. Now, this is a quotation from a police officer. A report was made and a statement collected. As soon as he is located, he will be taken in custody and charged. A detective with knowledge of the case told the Observer online. The abuse allegedly began when the teenager was 13 years old. A report was made to the police on Monday, June 14th, 2022. The man has reportedly not been seen at his business place since then. The Westmoreland branch of the Center for Investigation of Sexual Offences and Child Abuse is investigating the matter. So, what we are learning is that Bigger Ford, the man who showed you on the photograph, we are learning that he has fled the island and he has gone to stay with family members in Miami, in Florida. Bigger Ford, you need to contact the police and come back home to Jamaica. The offense that you are wanted for, it is an extraditable offense. By the way, Bigger Ford, by the way, let me ask you something, because I'm sure someone is going to bring this to your attention. Aren't you the father of a 14-year-old girl? Eh? Boy, may I tell you. May I tell you. Bigger Ford, contact the police because you are wanted. Now, in this next incident, we are learning that a security officer employed to Hawkeye Security Services, he's lucky to be alive. This was due to an incident that took place early yesterday morning, Thursday, June 16th, 2022, in the wee hours of the morning. It took place at a popular hardware at West End in Negril in the parish of Westmoreland. Our information is that an armed security officer was on duty at this hardware when he was surprised by at least 6 hoodlums. At least 3 of these hoodlums were armed with guns. We are told that one of them was armed with an AK-47 rifle. Now, we are told that the hoodlums, they disarmed this security officer of a Taurus .38 revolver that he was armed with. The hoodlums, they then used duct tape to bound the hands, feet, and mouth of this security officer. We are learning that the hoodlums, their plan was to break into the hardware. They were armed with crowbar, jackhammer, and other implements. So, they tied up the hands, feet, and mouth of this security officer, and they put him in the trunk of the security officer's own motor car that was parked on the property. Now, whilst he was in the trunk of the car, this well-trained security officer, he managed to free his hands from the duct tapes. He also took the duct tape off his feet and his mouth. We are told that 2 hoodlums then went into the car and they drove towards West End direction with the security officer still in the trunk of the car. Now, I have no doubt that they were taking this security officer elsewhere to get rid of him. But the security officer, he decided that him nah give up him 3 points so easy. Remember, we told you that the hoodlums, they put him in the trunk of his own motor car. Now, the security officer, he knew how to open the trunk of the car from the inside, and this is what he did. He opened the trunk from the inside and he managed to jump out of the car. We are told that the 2 hoodlums in the car, they realized what was happening. So they stopped and they chased him. They opened gunfire at him, but the security officer, he managed to elude these 2 hoodlums. However, this security officer, he was shot. He received gunshot wounds to one of his hands. Now, we are told that the security officer, he managed to hide, even while the hoodlums were searching for him. They didn't find him, so the hoodlums, they aborted their mission and left. They didn't bother to break into the hardware. We are also told that they were so upset that they smashed out the windscreen on the security officer's car. Someone must have heard the shots that they were firing at the security officer. So the police, they were informed. We are told that the police, they went to the scene. The security officer, on seeing the police, he came out of hiding. Now, he was rushed to a nearby hospital where he was treated. We are extremely happy that the security officer, his life was spared. And like I said, it is my view that they were taking him elsewhere to get rid of him. They wanted to do it elsewhere. Now, by the way, we are told that all 6 hoodlums, they escaped in a motor vehicle that was parked down the road. It is suspected that these hoodlums, they are the same ones creating havoc in St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland. It is suspected that these same hoodlums, they recently broke into the Western Union at Dunbar's River, stealing a vault containing almost 20 million Jamaican dollars. Ah boy. Now, this next incident, it took place on Wednesday, June 15th, 2022, about 12 midday. It took place along the New Hope Main Road in the Little London area in the parish of Westmoreland. Our information is that loud explosions were heard in the area. As a result, the police were called. Now, when the police went on the scene, they saw the lifeless body of a man. He was lying face down along the roadway. Now, this man, he was dressed in a brown shirt and a black jean shorts. He had gunshot wounds to his head and his back. This man, he appeared to have died on the spot. This man, he has been identified as a man known as Taliban. And guess what? Taliban, it is said that he is of an unsound mind. He has mental issues. So, who killed Taliban and why? Taliban, like we told you, was of an unsound mind. And 12 midday, somebody took him out. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. You have been listening to the stories so far. Have you hit on the like button as yet? Oh, you have not hit on it as yet? You remember now? Yeah, man, hit on the like button. As also, if you have not yet subscribed, we need less than 500 subscribers to reach that big target of 100k. Continue telling a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to the channel. And if you are here for the first time, or if you are here for a while and you have not yet subscribed, remember, hit on the subscribe button, as also hit on the notification bell. Then click all, so that whenever we upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Now, in the final story for today, that man that you're seeing on your screen, his name is Mr. Clive Lee, but he was popularly known in and around Montego Bay as SKELLION. SKELLION, he was 70 years old and he was a jeweler and a businessman. He lived in the Granville area of St. James, but for years, SKELLION, he operated a jewelry store named Tropical Express Jewelry. This store, it is situated at the Heritage Mall in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. SKELLION, he was an employer. So, yesterday morning, Thursday, June 16th, 2022, about 9:30, SKELLION and his staff, they were in his shop when two hoodlums entered. We are told that they posed as customers for a while, asking about price of various items in the store. The two hoodlums, they then brandished guns and told SKELLION to give them all the jewelry in the showcase. It is said that SKELLION, he had a container with some chemical in it. We are told that SKELLION, he told the hoodlums that what he had in the container was acid and he threatened to throw it on one of the hoodlums. We are also getting unconfirmed reports that SKELLION, he actually threw the substance on one of the hoodlums, but it wasn't acid. It was actually paint thinner. We are told that one of the hoodlums then shot SKELLION in his abdomen. SKELLION, he fell to the ground. We are told that the hoodlums, they then removed a number of gold and silver rings valued at almost 2 million Jamaican dollars from the store. Our information is that SKELLION, he was assisted to the Cornwall Regional Hospital where he was admitted for treatment. But yesterday afternoon, about 3:35 p.m., Mr. Clive Lee, popularly known as SKELLION, aged 70 years old, he died whilst being treated at the Cornwall Regional Hospital. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, one 9mm spent shell was recovered from the scene. Just like that, a businessman, an employer, a good man, we are told, his life was snuffed out just like that. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver say, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica.